Well, Leatherman has been celebrating the Leatherman Wave, which is a fantastic tool. Even though I've got one that's beat up and rugged, I still really love this tool. And as I've mentioned before, in the year ahead, we are going to be adding a ton of tools to this, and I'm pretty excited about that. Now, tonight, what I want to talk to you about is some really good options to basically triple, I would say, at least, the potential of your Leatherman Wave as it is. So what I found is actually some really neat micro tools. So the Leatherman Wave comes with the micro driver, and it also comes with these proprietary Leatherman bits. Now, you can get adapters from Leatherman that go from the driver here to a 1/4 inch, but one of the things I found from AliExpress is actually this adapter right here, and it comes in for a kit. This kit right here comes in $20, $23 shipping and handling, at least to my address, and then you just fit this in here, and then it fits pretty solidly in place. And then it comes with a 1/4 inch driver, which if it just came with a 1/4 inch driver, I won't be as impressed, but what I liked about it was it came with a 1/4 inch to 4mm driver. Now, since it came with that reducer, and then this is the 4mm bit that comes with it, then what you can do is, this is a small Phillips, by the way, adapter, or 4mm bit. Then you can get and use any kind of 4mm bit you have on hand, and then you essentially turn it into this micro bit driver. So, for instance, some people have been a little bit frustrated with their Leatherman Wave. They've wished they could add another tool to it, but they don't want to miss the micro driver. Now, the micro driver is important to me because my wife and my daughter wear glasses, and I have to work on their glasses different times, and I really need the option of a micro driver. Well, this sort of solves, and you've got 3 options in one. You've got the Leatherman proprietary bits, you've got 1/4 inch bits you can use, and then you've got 4mm bits you can use as well, which I think is very valuable, at least to me. So that gives you a bunch of options. You have 3 different kinds of screwdriver bits to choose from, illustrated right here. All these kinds of bits you can choose from, and they all can work with one tool, which is really neat. And then if there's some tool that you wish your Leatherman had, you could potentially remove this micro driver and add that one tool you wish it had on the inside into the tool. So that makes for a lot more options. So let's go ahead and close this up. We're going to leave the Leatherman proprietary bit out because I've got some more options. Well, first of all, I did want to mention that this adapter is really good for a 1/4 inch and 4mm rather, but it is not the greatest option for using the Leatherman proprietary bit. Now, it does work to some extent. Let's switch this around. I'm going to close the handles because obviously that's how you would use this usually. And let's go ahead and bring this in right here. And so with the proprietary bit, yes, I can use it, but as you can see, there's definitely some wiggle room. It's not a great fit. It can fall out at times, and it just sort of can flop in there back and forth, but it is usable. So keep that in mind. All right. So we'll go ahead, close this up, and then I want to talk about the ratchet driver. Now, one of the neat things about this ratchet driver is that it is one of the most minimal ratchet drivers with the surprise option. And that surprise option is it comes with a whole bunch of double-sided 1/4 inch bits. So this driver does work with not only the bits that it comes with, double-sided, let's see, let's put in this side, but it does come with standard 1/4 inch, and then it obviously works with its double-sided bits right here. Let's go ahead and bring this out, and got to put in this side, and so then you've got that option as well. And I like how thin it is. So it definitely is a very thin option, and then you can just store your bit kit in the handle. And then one of the things I'm most excited about now is that it does work with your, well, let's see. I got it to work, but you have to find just the right side. So let's see. And maybe you try, maybe it's this side. There we go. So then it doesn't fall out if you put it in on this side, and you can go ahead and use this. So that is really neat as well. If you would, let's say for instance, you want something different than the Leatherman ratchet. This is, again, is going to be very thin. It's going to be almost the same size height-wise, not too much taller. And then if you stored it like that, it's essentially almost the same footprint on the side as a Leatherman Wave. And then it's really neat that it's able to use 1/4 inch and also Leatherman bits as well. So that is a really unique option. Now, both of these are going to come in, I think, around the $20 range. So I know the one from AliExpress does. This one, I had a little hard time finding it, but I did find it on eBay, and I think eventually I did end up paying somewhere around $20 to $25. So this may be an option where it's harder to find. I will try to leave a link if I still can. Sometimes you have to find this on eBay. Well, I hope this has helped, and this should give you a lot more options for your Leatherman Wave and give it a lot more capability. I'll see you in the next video.